You know, I was talking to Artie Lang during the commercials.
Why would you do that?
Because I love Artie, and I love having him on the show.
Well, thank you.
And he's telling me about this time that this is amazing. I never thought about this, to actually... You adopted a kid. Like, you did that thing where you send money every day to a kid, a starving child?
Yeah, I did.
What is it about... You know, John did that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but Artie did it, and...
I was like 19, right?
Yeah.
And I came home drunk one night. It was like 3:30 in the morning, and I put on the TV. Remember how Linda Evans used to do those commercials for the kids?
Yeah, Save the Children.
Save the Children, right.
And you were drunk a lot. I mean, you had a drinking problem.
You were drunk every night.
Right, so, yeah, right. I mean, well,
you had a cocaine and drinking problem. Even at a young age.
Always high.
I was trying to have some fun.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And So
your fun came. You got drunk and then you watched TV.
Right. Exactly.
You are a nut.
TV gets more exciting.
Right. If I couldn't pick up a chick, I would either end up eating or watching television. So I watched a lot of TV.
But you'd stop at Linda Evans when she was trying to save the children.
That's what happened. I was kind of drunk, and she's talking about these kids, and they did a weird thing on those commercials, a subliminal thing. They would cut from, like, Linda Evans' breasts to a starving kid.
Right. And by the way, this is when Linda Evans looked good.
She was hot.
It was Dynasty Linda Evans.
Right, exactly. But she was in, like, one of those Dynasty dresses with cleavage and stuff, and you had to go from her breast to the kid, and I think it was like, do I want a breast? Do I want a kid? You don't know what you're doing.
So tell me how you came to sponsor a kid. You were drunk and you're watching the show.
And I ordered a kid.
Right.
You called that 800 number.
Right. I said, I got to have a kid. So I felt guilty and everything. And at the time, I was working construction, so I was making a little money. I said I could sponsor a kid.
What's it cost, by the way, to...
It was $20 a month at the time.
All right, that's reasonable.
Yeah, so
And they tell you that's like 99 cents a day.
Yeah, because overseas, on 99 cents a day, you can... You know, the kid could live in the Taj Mahal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right, I was like, here, get a Buick. Yeah. It's $20.
All right, so you got this kid. John, you did this too, right?
Same story. I was drunk. I came home. I was at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm watching Sally Struthers, though.
Yeah, no, Sally Struthers wouldn't convince me.
Yeah, I know, but they show those kids.
Because I watch Sally Struthers and I go, you know what?
She ate a little less.
She's eating the kids.
Right. I mean, she just eats so much.
It's almost a shame.
But it's like, let her give all her food to the people.
If you're stoned and drunk and you're watching these kids starve and you're like, all right, I could afford 20.
All right, okay. So anyway, Artie...
It looks like they use the same kids, though, because whenever you watch them, it's that same kid with the big descendant.
Right.
It's the same kid, and always in, like, open-toe sandals.
Yeah.
And,
with the fly.
Yeah, and underpants.
And a big stomach, and a big stomach. Yeah. Full of air.
And dark hair, but the face is cute.
But you're right. They never have regular pants on. They're just in their underwear.
And the one I always see, it's the same kid. You're right, because it always looks like this Mexican kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know
you're
what
like,
I mean?
didn't that kid die yet?
Yeah, but the kid is like an Inca or something. Well, what is that kid? Anyway, where was your kid from?
My kid was from Costa Rica.
Right.
So I got on the phone.
Where's that?
I don't even know.
Yeah, right? It's
Does it really exist?
Costa Rica.
Like, where's that?
Did you ever, like, try to find out on a map where Costa Rica was?
No, I never cared. Because after the night, it was one of those things where I was drunk to the point where I'm on the phone and I'm just babbling to this woman. She's like, okay, sir, do you want a boy or a girl? I'm like, I want a boy. I want a boy. You know.
Why did you want a boy?
Because, I don't know, I figure like a son in a weird way. Like I could play catch with him or something.
Now, does the kid in Costa Rica have, like, a parent or anything, or are you the parent?
Well, he's got a father. Well, this kid had like 20 brothers and sisters, and his father was a fisherman. I felt like sending him like a box of condoms. Like, give these to your old man.
Yeah, like what's wrong with your dad?
Right.
Swanty brothers.
Also, the other thing is, you think maybe one day he'll play shortstop for the Dodgers or something.
Right. Maybe he's got an arm.
South American kids, it's a funnel to the major leagues.
Right. In a way, it's seed money.
Right.
So the kids, did they send you a picture of this kid?
Right.
Yeah,
so I got a picture sent to me, and the kid came in the mail like about 2 weeks later.
Right.
And his name was Minor Salazar. And but I barely remember doing it. So I just got this thing in the mail, and there's a picture of the kid and a letter, like, Minor is a young boy living in Costa Rica, and his father's a fisherman, and he makes like 20 cents a year, and he needs your help.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, damn, now I feel guilty. I committed to this. So for the next 7 years, from like when I was 19 to like 26, I sent this kid like $20 a month.
Right. All right, that's nice.
And then I lost contact with him. There were a couple times where in that 7 years...
And he has to send you letters, right?
Yeah, it was kind of tough.
Poor kid's like, for a measly 20, I got to write this idiot in America every single day of my life. How many letters did you get a month?
he would send me like a letter like once every 3 months after a while.
Okay.
And I tried writing him back. I only wrote him back once. I couldn't deal with it. But I mean, I was sending him the money. That's what he cares about. I said, I'm in Jersey, you know, I'm hanging out. I said, I got a house.
I have a cocaine problem.
Right. I can only send you 10 this week because the price of 8 balls went up.
Because your American daddy, your American daddy has a coke habit, and he lost a lot on the Tyson fight.
I can only send you $5. The Chargers didn't cover.
Right.
So, this goes on for 7 years. And then I remember one time in my letter, though, my mother told me to send him my phone number because maybe he could call. She goes, that would be great. And I go, Mom, I don't even think he has a phone, but she thought it would be nice, you know. So I sent him my phone number.
They have wired his village.
Right. Then after like 7 years, he grew up. He was like 17.
Yeah.
And I just stopped sending him money. Like I stopped getting letters, and we just lost contact. 2 years later, I get a call from the kid because I had the same phone number forever.
Right.
He was in the Bronx.
Wow.
Visiting like family of his.
Right.
And he goes, you know, he had a cousin call up who spoke broken English and said, Minor Salazar, who you knew is in the Bronx. He's going to be at this bar with me tonight.
Right.
So I said, I want to go up and meet the kid.
Right.
So I go with one of my friends because I was afraid. It was like in Washington Heights, this bar.
Yeah,
you're brave.
Guard with you.
I really wanted to meet the kid. So I meet the kid, and he's with a hot chick.
Wow.
Like, I'm with my friend. And like,
he's getting laid.
Like, the kid's getting laid, and I'm thinking, like, you know. So
he's been investing that 20 every month.
Exactly. I start buying.
You're a dope. You're not investing anything.
Like, into the night, I'm buying him rounds and stuff, and I'm going, you know.
He's 17, you're buying him booze?
Well, at this point, he was like 19.
Yeah.
So,
so what?
I'm trying to teach the kid about
this is a kid who has 20 brothers and sisters.
He's teaching him to drink.
Yeah. Hey, son, come to America. I'll teach you how to get loaded with me.
He was with this hot Brazilian broad. You know.
Nice.
Like,
hey, let Daddy have this one. I sent you 20 every month. Yeah.
Right. And I was thinking, that's what was going through my head. I'm going, this kid could pick up a round, too. Like, get me a Bud bottle or something.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Got some kind of education on that
about
20.
Yeah, this kid's got about 4 G's of my money, you know.
Look pretty well fed, huh?
I mean, you look fine to me.
Right.
But at the end of the night, we get drunk together. So I get drunk with my sponsor kid. This doesn't happen a lot, you know. And but then at the end of the night, he said, "Could you buy me weed?"
Oh my God!
And I'm thinking,
was your son.
You're right. I'm thinking to myself.
Hey, you know what? You're a bad influence on that kid.
So I'm thinking, I'm going, you know what, man? I'll buy you weed, but this is really disappointing.
You've turned out just like Dad.
I said, you know, I sent you $20 a month. What's your old man who's a fisherman? What's he gonna think?
Yeah.
So his cousin asked me, I told him maybe you could get him weed and stuff. Like, what made you think that? You know.
Well, because anyone's stupid. Because they did a study. They found anyone who watches late night television, usually some drunk, like Stuttering John and you, who send money to these kids.
So I bought the kid like the worst weed. I made sure it was just like really bad. I got him like a dime bag of weed, and I gave it to him. And I'm look, man. I said, you know, straighten yourself up. Like this is a dead end and everything. I was like drunkenly trying to give him a speech.
Coke addict giving a kid a.
It was 4 a.m. in Washington Heights. I'm handing the kid weed. I'm going, this is gonna kill you, man. This is bad, you know.
Yeah.
And I never heard from him again.
Yeah. Well, I hope he's doing all right. Well, that's a touching story. Yeah, Linda Evans didn't say go drink with the kid and buy him weed.
You should write to Linda Evans and tell her what happened.
Every day, there's a kid in Costa Rica in dire need of weed.
Bongs.
My $20 went to weed.
Weed.
Believe me, the weed I bought him, he's not going to keep smoking weed.
You know what's funny? Stuttering John's ego is so big. You know when Stuttering John was trying to have a music career?
Right.
He sent his kid one of his new CDs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the kid sent back a letter saying how great it was that he got the CD, but unfortunately he doesn't have a CD player.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah.
I'm doing coke off your CD.
Yeah.
Hour 100.